What's good, fire signs? It's Goddess Kai with Envisions Tarot, and I am here to do your peek at your week ahead reading for October 5th through October 11th. Keep in mind the messages are general, so they're not going to resonate with everyone. If you would like to book a private reading, information is in the description box below. I am back fully open and available for private readings. So, readings are going to be 20% off for the entire month of October. So, if you want to take advantage of that, information is below, okay? Hold on, let me turn this down. Okay. So, let's just get started, shall we? So, this is going to be again for fire signs Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We're going to get a card out for each sign, and timestamps will be below for when each sign begins, okay? So, starting with Aries. Give me Aries, Spirit. Give me Aries energy. What is Aries energy for this week, Spirit? What is Aries? Okay. We have multifaceted. Okay. Leo. Leo. Easy does it. Who just got this? Cancer. So, Cancer got easy does it as well. Sagittarius. What's Sagittarius? Okay. Give it to God. All right. I like that. I don't know. I like that for some reason. Okay. So, starting with my Aries, we have multifaceted. It says there are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about. So, there's something that's very complicated that's being highlighted this week. Let's clarify this for my Aries people. The Wheel of Fortune. The Two of Wands. A very complex decision. Yep, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so Aries, this week there's a decision that has to be made, and I feel like this week is when you get the answer. This is a very, very, very complicated situation or decision that you have to make because it's life changing. Okay, that's just kind of how this is coming across. It feels like this is a very complicated shift in direction. Okay, it's going to require that you leave something behind, and you need to know what it is that you need to leave behind. Okay, that's just kind of how this feels. This week I feel like you're going to get that answer. I feel like you're going to get the answers that you've been seeking, the clarity or the understanding, and it's going to make this decision a bit easier for you. That's kind of how that feels. It's a struggle because it means that you have to walk away from something. It means that you have to end something. You have to end something in order to begin something new. So you're going to have to step off the path that you're on and walk a new one. So yeah, it is going to be a very complicated situation, and it does have a lot of different layers to it. But just know that the answer that you are seeking to make this decision more clear is coming this week. So just be on the lookout for that. Just watch the signs and just watch how the energy shifts, and you'll kind of feel which direction you need to go in from there. Okay. Now, Leo, slow down, Leo. Stop being so hard on yourself, Leo. It's not going to be perfect all the time, Leo. It's not going to go your way all the time, Leo. And you can't force it, okay? I don't know, that's just what I'm picking up on intuitively. It's like you're stressing yourself out. You are overburdening yourself in some way by trying to be you're trying to make something happen because you don't want to fail, or you don't want to feel like you failed or like you lost. It's a pride and ego type of thing that I'm picking up on. Clarify this for me for Leos. We have the Three of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. We got a whole lot of energy surrounding balance here. We have a whole lot of energy surrounding balance. This is doing too much. I'm going to just say that right now. This is doing too much. This is doing too much, giving too much, thinking too much. It's overexertion is how this feels. It's like you are constantly feeling in between. That's just how this is. I'm picking up on this, and you are looking for a way out. It's kind of how I'm feeling this Three of Wands energy today. It's like you are looking for a way out. You are looking or waiting for something to come in to balance everything out, because everything in your energy right now is very sporadic and very all over the place. You're doing too much. You're trying too hard. You have a goal that you want to reach, and it just feels like you are just putting everything you've got into it. So please be sure that you're balancing work and taking care of yourself and your health. Oops, sorry guys. Making sure that you're taking care of yourself, your health, and all of that, because it feels like you get depleted at some point. It feels like you get depleted because you're going so hard. You're doing too much. You're trying to move too fast. And it's like you have to take a step back. I'm hearing less is more. Okay? Less is more. I'm hearing, I don't know why this is coming up the way it is, but it just feels like you are worried about what people are going to say or what they're going to think, or how they're going to perceive a situation. You're trying too hard to be perfect for a particular situation. You're trying too hard to be noticed when you don't have to do much. If you feel like you're doing too much, Leo, take a step back. That's just the message here. If you feel like you're doing too much, take a step back. If you're getting exhausted, if you're feeling like you're being drained of your energy and your money, your thoughts, whatever the case may be, it's like if you feel like that, it's time for you to take a step back. Less is more for you. Okay? That's what we're focusing on, you. You have to do what's right for you to get you back into balance, because if you're constantly giving and your energy isn't being replenished, whether this is financial energy, emotional energy, or mental energy, whatever the case may be, then it's going to lead you to a place where you're feeling like, I'm exhausted. It's time for you to be more gentle on yourself. It's time for you to lighten up a particular situation by stepping back this week. Leo, that is the message that I have for you. Take a step back, stop doing so much, sit back and reflect. You know what I'm saying? Sit back and observe. Observe whether all of this energy that you've been putting into something is even worth it. And then if you feel like after you've had a long enough break, you want to get back to it, then get back to it. But if you're sitting back thinking, it's like, okay, I don't think this is balancing out well for me, I'm going to do something else. You can do that too. But you really need to take a step back so that you don't just get in a complete rut because something doesn't go the way that you want it to. All right, Leo? So that's what I got. Sagittarius, we have give it to God. Take a deep breath and on the exhale, release the situation to God for healing and answers. I'm hearing Sagittarius has hit a brick wall in a particular situation. After you've done all you can do, Sagittarius, let it go. That's just what that is, okay? Yep, the Eight of Cups. After you have given it all you've got, and it still doesn't give you what you need, let it go. Give the situation over to God. Don't try to continue trying to force something to happen. We have the Seven of Wands. You're being met with some resistance in a particular area of your life. Okay, Sagittarius, you're being met with some resistance. It could have to do with finances, could have to do with family, a relationship, a business partnership. You're hitting a brick wall. Yeah, we got the Hangman at the bottom of the deck. You've hit a brick wall. Things are at a standstill. Things are being delayed. You're being met with some resistance when it comes to a partnership, in your finances, whatever the case may be. But they're telling you that it's time for you to stop, giving so much of your time and energy and effort into something when you're being met with this much resistance, okay? If you are fighting for something that isn't fighting for you, give it to God, let it go, okay? You've done all that you can. Then when you do that, you simply wait. You simply wait for the answers that you need, because they'll come to you. They will reveal themselves, okay? But now is the time for you to begin your healing process, because it does look like you're detaching from something. It looks like you're going to end up detaching from something where it was just always conflict and stagnancy and burdens. You feel like you had to do everything, because I'm looking at the Hangman, the Emperor, and the Ten of Wands. It's like you have been carrying the load. Okay, you have been carrying the load and have been left feeling unfulfilled. No matter how much more you try to give, Sagittarius, you're still being met with resistance. There's still something that's blocking this. Let it go. Let it go. Ask the divine for direction. Whatever the case may be, healing, whatever you need, ask for. But at this point, Sagittarius, when you've done all that you can do, let it go. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Sagittarius, and that is what I have for all of my wonderful fire signs. I do hope that you have an amazing week, and I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Take care.